Welcome back to Keep On Collecting, and today I've got the Robin Hood Prince of Thieves 1991 toys. So we've got the Treehouse playset, and we've got what they call the Bowler Bomber, and the figures. And over there we have it was the Ewok battle wagon, but this version of it is the Robin Hood battle wagon. So we'll go through it, have a look, and I'll also show you how Kenner, who made these toys, actually repurposed them. So after Return of the Jedi finished, because this was actually before they repurposed it. It was the Ewok village, and they repurposed it for this Robin Hood Prince of Thieves movie. So we'll go through, have a look at each one, and I'll show you the comparison between the two. Here is the Robin Hood battle wagon. Now this was the Ewok battle wagon, which they repurposed and they put some shields on. And the other one had a skull on top, which I'll show you soon, and they repurposed it for the film. Now it actually wasn't in the film, and so they just repurposed it for play value. So here we have the Sheriff of Nottingham. Now he was played by a actor called Alan Rickman, who actually died about a year or so ago, who was also in Harry Potter. Who else we got here? We have the Dark Warrior. Now he's just a background character, probably to fill up and to play with. So he's a baddie. Going around, we have the character Little John, who was played by a guy called Nick Brimble. Also we have Azim, and this fellow here was actually Morgan Freeman. So they even got, as you can see on his face there, because Morgan Freeman's got this scarring that's on his face. They even put the little dimples on there to represent his scarring on the face. So which is pretty clever. So anyway, we'll get Azim to stand there, hopefully. Going up the top, this is the Sherwood Forest playset. We've got Little John. Oh, sorry, not Little John. He's Friar Tuck. What am I talking about? Oh, and he's dropped his staff. Friar Tuck. There we go. Now, Friar Tuck was played by a actor called Michael McShane. So we'll give him his little staff and put it back up there. Oh no, he's not playing. There goes the seam. Also, Kevin Costner, who played Robin Hood. We got the Will Scarlet figure, and he was played by Christian Slater. So we put him back there, and hopefully he'll stand up. There we go. Stand up there and be counted. So they come with it, not too bad. They got nice little felt uniforms. They got their arrows, which you can put in there, and you flick them with your nail. Now this set here is actually missing. There's a little crossbow, Friar Tuck, a little crossbow attachment that sits there, which I haven't got, and also there was a net which went underneath, which is also missing off this set. Moving quite along. Robin Hood again. They did two versions of Robin Hood, and this one he actually comes with his bow, and he's having a bad day and he's fallen over. So we put him up against a tree. And another little play set they did called the Bowler Bomber, and that just cranks down, and you can fling these balls at your enemy like little bowlers. So there you go. So we'll go back and have a look at the comparison between the two toys. Now the one on the left is the Star Wars Ewok Battle Wagon, made in 1985. Now as you can see that the wheels are grey, they've got a darker brown for the wood. They've got this skull on top, which sort of, and you can see the different colour in the steering wheels and the drum and the ladder. Now that was done in 1985. Now we'll go forward to 1991 for the Robin Hood Prince of Thieves line. This is Robin Hood's Battle Wagon. As you can see, it's the same mould, the same toy, different coloured wheels. They put shields on the side. Now on the front they've got a catapult, which the ball and the little rod there I've got somewhere but I couldn't find. And they obviously, as you can see, they took the skull off, put the catapult on there, and repurposed the toy for the film. And that, in a way, because when they make toys and they make molds, the most expensive things is the molds that they make for the toys. That's where the cost is when in manufacturing toys. A mold like this could cost them up to, you know, $300,000, $400,000 to make those injection molds. So that's what they'd like to do: get their money back, get their money's worth, get their money back, repurpose it for another film. Now the film wasn't too bad, but for a toy line, I don't know. I don't know if the kids were into it, but fast forward to, you know, to 2020, and it makes it very interesting to see, you know, between the two. And we'll compare the larger playsets now. As you can see, the one on the left is the 1984 Ewok Village, which was done for the Star Wars Return of the Jedi film. And the one on the right is the Robin Hood Prince of Thieves 1991 version. So as you can see, it's the same molds, just repurposed for the later film. And as you have a little bit closer, we can see the difference. We've got here, you can see here the rails, the wood, it's a darker brown. They got a little lifting chair, that was for C-3PO when they lifted him up in the air, a little drum. We've got the fire. The little huts there, as you can see, they're a tan colour. They've got a net underneath, little ball, and a little elevator that lifts the Ewoks up. So we skip forward to the 1991 for the Prince of Thieves version. What they did, they changed the colour, of course. You can see the rails there are grey. It was supposed to be a little crossbow there, which I haven't got. You can see the rails, see, the same rails set, has got the little crossbow piece there. The canopy, they put the green canopy on to make it look like Sherwood Forest, which was a good idea, I think. You can see there, the huts, they're like a dark grey. The drum, you can see the Ewok Village has got a drum. And what they did with the later one, I don't know why, but they took the drum away and filled in that hole. So they did a bit of modifications to the molds. So they also got the same elevator, but they moulded it in a darker grey. So basically, all they've done is repurposed the old Ewok Village to resell it again for the Robin Hood Prince of Thieves film. So there you go. So there's the two comparisons between the larger playsets. So there we have it. The 1991 Robin Hood Prince of Thieves collection of toys. Overall, I think they're great. So they're very rare to get now these days. So yeah, so I hope you enjoyed the video. Leave us a like and a comment, and as we always say, keep on collecting.